Hey guys, Chris from the Ultimate Recycler, Christine and myself.
Hello.
And Coco, who's trying to come out, are on a road trip. We're heading back from my parents' place, and a little while ago I did a video on our trip to Matoa, to the farm. We're now on our way back. I thought I'd make it a separate video. We're going to do some op shops. Who knows what else we'll find on the way. I know you guys like our road trips, and we may turn this into an op shop challenge.
Yes, we will.
Unless Christine looks like she's winning, then we won't. But anyway, we'll go and see what we can find, see if we can find some bargains to flip through our shops, make some profits. Even though we're on a bit of a holiday trip, you know, you're forever a dealer. So we'll see what we find.
Do you want this treat?
Here we go. Coco's all harnessed up. We're ready to go for a walk. Okay, Coco, sit down. Sit. Good girl. You stay there. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, let's go into this shop and see what we can find. Lots of kitchenware and china in this op shop, so we shall see if we can find anything that's going to sell. Christine's checking out the front windows. It all looks very modern here, so I'm really not looking for modern ornaments. And even that one looks like it's an old English one, but it's made in China. That's a nicer tin. I can do something with that tin, even though it's in grams. Cake tins do sell pretty well. I'll have to check the price. $5. I could probably get 10, but I don't think I want to buy it just to double my money. If it was $2, I would have got it. Let's go down the back of the shop and see what's down here. Looking at the electrical department here, a lot of op shops don't deal in electrical stuff because of the legalities of selling something that's dodgy, but I see they've had all these tested.
Yeah, we've got a test and tag your guy qualified here.
Yep. So they've got $20 on a VCR. They are making a comeback and they sell quite well, but there's no remote, and I'm not prepared to pay $20. Still not a bad price for someone who wants it. So the first op shop wasn't a roaring success, although Christine bought a horse.
I did, of course.
A horse, of course. And a little ornament. Is that anything special?
No, it's nothing special, but it was only $1 and it's cute.
It looks like a copy of Ladro, doesn't it? Okay, just $1. And the horse was $3. He does need to see a chiropractor. So I guess someone has to fix the horse.
I only need a screw. I can do it myself.
Okay, very good.
I just
So
know where to find it.
I got nothing, and Christine got a horse and an ornament for $4.
You did almost get a pair of awful jeans,
Well, they were work jeans. No one was ever going to see me wearing them.
except for me.
All right, there's one more op shop in this town, up the other end of the street. We've had a nice stroll around the gardens here. Coco's had a bit of a rest. She even had a paddle in the little fountain. So we'll hop in the van and head up to the other op shop. All right, we've come into the big op shop at the other end of the street, which we've had a fossick round before, and we've found a few things. The nice thing is that they don't mind Coco coming in, so Christine's in charge of the hound at the moment. And that frees me up to look for a few treasures to try and square the ledger with our challenge. Okay, this place goes on and on and on. It's all sorts of things. It appears they're not worried so much about really neat colour-coded displays that some op shops do, and they just cram a lot of stuff in here, which is great from my opinion. There's a bit of electronics, a lot of clothing, and even a lady and a dog. Oh no, I already own them. Okay, let's have a bit of a look at the glassware. It's probably a bit hard to pick this up against the light coming in the window. Well, that took quite a while in that place. It was a very big jumbled place. We got a few things, but again Christine excelled, picking up 3 items. She got this, probably a 60s or 70s Australian made vase. It's quite a large one. What'd you pay? $3 for that? Well, I reckon that's a nice one. What are you going to put on it?
Well, I haven't decided. It sort of ties in with my West German.
It does look a little bit, yeah, what, like the retro West
But
German.
I don't know, maybe I'm like 30, 25 or 30.
Yeah, you might get that. What's the brown one?
The brown one was only $2. It's unmarked.
Unmarked, but it kind of looks like a nice vintage pottery
Just
piece.
something to buy.
And the scales are missing their tray, I noticed. I think they're German made ones.
Yeah, $3.
$3 for those. I usually get 15 to 20 when they have the tray. So you might get 10. Coco, excuse me, get out of the road. All I got was this Anchor Hocking amber glass Pyrex baking dish. It didn't have a lid, but it was only $3 and I reckon I can easily get 10 for that. However, I'm lagging a bit. I probably would have left the middle two, but I definitely would have bought that one had I spotted it.
Yes.
So well done. Alright, we better move on to the next town. And Coco's standing guard outside one of our favourite op shops on this trip is the ambulance op shop. We're in a little place called Inglewood, which is an old gold mining town. Beautiful old shop this. We always like coming in here. I always admire their counter. I've found a few things on the counter here. Christine's looking at some other stuff at the moment. But at last it looks like I've purchased more than she has. Oh no, well stop the press. She's making some more purchases. I've had a bit of a browse around here. There is some interesting little knickknacks. I looked at this clock up here. It's a German-made anniversary clock or a dome clock. But it is only a battery movement, and it's only the plastic. Oh no, it might be glass. But 15 is probably a little bit much for that for me. This little jug, I might actually take this. I picked this up before. It's hotel ware, I think, English. It's a little sauce jug. There's no price. I'll check the price on that one, but if it's only a few dollars, I'll grab that for sure. Always look out for Australian pottery. That's probably not quite old enough. It might be Aussie, but it's probably more 80s. I'm looking for the 1930s to 50s era Australian pottery. It's very popular. And we do sometimes pick up some good bits in the op shops. Okay, I think I've bought more than Christine this time, although she has something up her sleeve.
Well,
I got some...
Maybe not up my sleeve.
I know, obviously. I got some new shoes. They're actually brand new for $5. I think it's a bargain, and they may even fit me. So we'll see how we go there. Bought a couple of car books, particularly the Fast Cars one I like. It's probably 1980s, maybe 90s. But considering I don't drive a fast car, it's nice to at least have a book on them.
You don't drive fast either.
And the repair manuals, I usually get about $10 for them. So I don't have a Mazda, but that might sell okay. The bottles and jars, this one's made to look like an old one. It's a rolled lip top with lots of bubbles in it. It's only $4. It's very heavy. I don't think it's as old as it looks, but I'm sure it will be sought after by someone. And the purple bottle here is actually a reproduction. I think they were Spanish made, these ones, but just purely on eye appeal. Purple looks so good in the window. I think we'll get probably $15 for that. I'm telling the ladies what I'm going to sell their stuff at.
You've already bought it.
Now Christine got what?
I've got a necklace and a pair of earrings. I just thought that was really nice. It's
cute.
$5 for the set.
Nice in the box there.
Yep. And I have got a barrel basket.
Well, I always knew you were a basket case,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
But and that's only $3.
Yeah.
And for $2,
What did you buy?
I bought this.
Whoa, look at
Woohoo!
that. That's a bit saucy.
Yeah. And it's not going to fit me.
It's not. it'll.
But it'll actually sell really well in the shop for $2.
Yeah,
I can
we've got a bit of
probably
light
get
coming
20.
in from behind you after you get.
I
Yeah.
can probably get 20 or so for that.
Oh, nice pickup. It'll
yeah.
look good in your shop with
Yeah.
all your fabric and clothing.
So,
Very good. We better pack these up. And that's where our op shop treasure hunting finished, because the next town, the only other town with an op shop on the way home, we got there about 4:10 and they'd just closed. So it's only a little adventure, this one, as far as op shops go. But how did we go on the challenge? Well, Christine has told me that she's done a little video clip for me to put in here, and she hasn't told me the figures. She said, I want you to do your clip before you edit it and see what mine works out at. So I don't know who's won at this stage. Let's have a look at the stuff I got and what it added up to. So here's my stuff. I've washed it up and I've priced it. I did go a little higher than I suggested in the earlier clip. I put $20 on the fast car one. I put 10 on that one. I went for 20 on both the jar and the bottle. They actually washed up really nicely, especially the jar. It looks amazing with all the bubbles in it. I'm pretty sure I'll get those prices. The amber baking dish cleaned up very well, and I did put 10 on that. And the shoes I haven't actually tried on yet, but I'm going to include them in this deal because I'd be very confident in getting $20 for those. Absolutely brand new. They would have to be $30 or $40 or even more in a shoe shop. So, and they're a common size. As I said, I think they'll fit me, but I'm going to include them and I'm going to price them as far as these figures go at $20. So what's that give us as far as the details go? Well, I spent $20 all up. The books were $2 each, and you can see the other prices there. and I'm pricing it out at 100. So I'm 5 times my money. I'm fairly confident that I'll have no problems getting those prices. I don't know how that's going to work out as far as Christine's go. I think she's still got a little bit more than me, and we normally work it out not only on profit, I'll get about $80 profit, but also as a percentage, so that she just can't go berserk and buy stacks of stuff and have the most profit, but doesn't do as well percentage-wise. So we'll have a look at her figures and do a bit of a summing up and see who gets the trophy for this trip.
I've priced out my haul from our Op Shop Frolic, and what I've got here is the rocking horse. It needs a little bit of work. I've got to put another screw in there and then tighten up all the rest. But for $3, I've turned that into, going to hopefully turn that into 15. Yep. And then I've got this negligee. I've put 15 on that from $2, $12 on the scales. That pottery vase, 15. This is an Australian made Graph cane basket, and I've decided to put 25 on that. Some people are trying to get about $40, $50 for them. Actually, there's one online for $95, but I think at 25 it'll sell really quickly. This little vase, it's a figurine, $1. I've put 10 on that. I've put 20 on the earrings and necklace set because it is actually really pretty, and I do a lot of nice jewellery sets in the shop. And the Australian vase, I've actually put 45 on that one. I'm going to try it a little bit higher than I normally would, but it's a 60s Australian pottery vase. And my list, total cost was $24, and I'm hoping to turn it into $162. And if I'm lucky, I'm going to win this trophy this time. Wish me luck.
Okay guys, here we are in Christine's shop, and we've found a new trophy
For me.
for us to fight over. This is a really nice silver plate. Well, it looks like a trophy. It's possibly a vase, but it can do for our Op Shop challenge. Not that we're that serious about it all. I'm not going to get it engraved because
I want it engraved.
you get sick of reading my name over and over again. I've done the figures, and we're here in Christine's shop at the moment. She's been doing some sewing and I've been working next door. So the figures, I'll spin the camera around and you can have a look. Okay, so here's Christine's figures, and she ended up with $24 cost, 162 sell, which gives her a profit of 138 and a massive percentage profit of 675%. That's, how do you sleep at night?
That's probably why I don't.
Actually, the answer to that is in a very comfortable bed. A very expensive, comfortable bed. Anyway, and I think you guys have just seen my figures before. A measly 500% profit, $80. Christine clearly spent a lot more than me, but she got, hang on, yeah, she snuck around to the other side of the table. She nipped around.
My name in big italic letters, thank you.
Surely you'd like to thank your mum.
Thanks, Mum.
Okay, so there we go. Look, this is just a bit of fun. It obviously depends on what we try to sell things at, and I noticed Christine put $45 on that nice retro Aussie vase. She'll probably get it. So it really does depend on how ambitious we are with pricing, but we're not that serious. Especially when I don't win, we're not that serious. So that ends another challenge. Thanks for watching, guys. There wasn't a lot of op shops in this, and I really was actually keen to find some clothing. You've got your little lingerie piece, but I didn't find much. I did look for jeans, and the shoes I tried didn't fit me. I did put $20 on them. I think
the jeans you got were terrible. I literally ran out of the shop. I refused to let him buy them.
I just want some old work jeans for when I'm scrapping, but obviously they weren't up to standard. So we'll do this one again. You seem to like these op shop challenges. We sure have fun. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
See ya.